Hi, welcome to LeetCode. In this we will discuss LeetCode problem 3439 reschedule meetings for maximum free time 1. So the problem statement is that you are given an integer event time denoting the duration of an event. So the event occurred from time t00 to t0 to event time. So you are also given two integer arrays, start time and end time. It indicates its length will be n, and it indicates what? Start time of I indicate that the event that is present at index I, the starting time will be get from the start time array, and the another end time of that event will be I get from the end time array. So the statement is that you can reschedule at most k meetings by moving their start time while maintaining the same duration to maximize the longest continuous period of free time during the event. And they actually mention that the relative order of all the meetings should stay the same and they should remain non-overlapping. So you return the maximum amount of free time it is possible after rearranging the meetings. So suppose for this example one, the event is 5, so the total time will be from 0 to 5. This will be 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4. So now k is equal to 1, so we can change only one event, the time of the one event. Now start time of the first event is 1 and ending at 2, so this is 1 to 2. Another is starting from 3 ending at 5, 3 to 5, this. Now I can actually change only one event. So suppose I am changed this event 1, this is event 1, this is event 2. Suppose I have changed this event to this right side. I can change to this right or this, because they mentioned that we have to maintain the order. So here actually event 1 will be always occur before event 2. So that's why I can actually shift this event 1 in the left or right till this next event is starting, right? So if I shift it in the left side, then it will start from 0 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 2 3 4 5. Now I have shifted this 1 to 2, so duration will be same, so I have shifted here. So this time will be now 0 to 1. Duration is same. Here duration is also 1. Here also duration is 1. Got it? And the already existing event, the second event is starting from 3 to 5. This is already there. Now, what is the gap? Here actually gap will be what? 2. Here gap is 2. Right? Between these two event 1 and event 2. Okay. Now another shift I can do in the right side, right? So again, starting from 0 1 2 3 4 5. So already existing the event is 3 to 5. Now I am only shifting the event 1. So if I shift it to the right side, then it will be shifted to 2 to 3. Next available right position is 2 to 3. So now what will be the gap? Gap is again 2. So here also gap is 2, here also gap is 2. Okay. Now I can actually shift this event 2. I can shift it in the left side or right side. Right side is already occupied the rightmost event time 5, so that's why there is no option for right side. So I can shift only left side. So 0 1 2 3 4 5. So already existing event is at time 1 to 2, and next that I have shifted to the left side, that will be shifted to start from 2 to 4, right? Duration is 4, 3 to 5, the duration is 2, 5 minus 3, and that I have shifted to this left side, so that if we start from the 2, so end will 2 plus 2, that will end it 4. So here also the maximum gap is 1. So out of all of this combination, what is the maximum answer? Maximum answer is 2, right? So that's why your answer is 2. Got it? Now here actually k is given. K is what? The maximum shift or maximum event actually we can shift left or right. So how can actually maximize the gap? So first, suppose there is a chart like suppose 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so event time here is 10. So suppose I have one event at starting from 3 to 5, another is suppose 6 to 8. Okay, now k is equal to 1. So if I did not apply any operation, then what will be our answer? Answer is here gap is equal to already existing initial gap is here actually 3 minus 0, it will be 3. Here gap is 6 minus 5, it will be 1, and here actually gap is 10 minus 8, 2. So initially our maximum answer is 3, right? Now what actually I can do? I can shift this to the left side or right side, right? Now here actually k is equal to 1. So what actually I can do? I can shift this event to this left or right. So if I shift this right side, then what will be our gain? So if I shift here, actually initial gap is 3. Gap is 3. Here actually the some blockage, and here actually initial gap is 1. So now this is the next event, event 2. This is event 1. Now if I shift this to the right side, our gain will be what? Continuous gap 3 plus 1, this will be 4, right? Because our event will look like now our event will look like this. This will be event 1, this will be event 2. Now gap 3 is already there, and I have actually shifted this, so I will consume this gap, so this will be actually shifted to this left side, so the gap will be now 3 plus 1. Got it? 3 plus 1 and 4. So this is for k is equal to 1. Got it? Now I actually have k is equal to 3. K is equal to 2, suppose. So, and gap is same. Gap is same means first gap 3, then actually I have one event, then actually I have gap 1, then again one event, then actually I have gap, I think 2. Yes. So another gap 2 is present here. Okay. Now here actually k is equal to 2, right? Now what actually I can do? So I can actually shift 2 event, right? So what I'll do? First I'll check that I can shift this to the rightmost place. Then I will place the next available position after shifting this. So then what will be our gain? It will be initially 3, right? So actually I will just merge these two event together. So how actually I can merge? I will merge the right side or left side, right? So what will be our gain that time? 3 plus 1 plus 2. Got it? Why it is 6? Initial gap is 3, then at one event 1, then actually in between there is another gap 1, then next there is an event 2, then we have gap 2. So here actually I can do it 2 times. The operation I can do 2 times. So what will do? I can actually change 2 event. So ultimately how many gap actually I can actually get? I can actually consume 3 gap, because I can change it to 2 event. So ultimately this gap actually I can actually merge this gap, I can merge this gap and this gap. So ultimately I can actually get 3 gap, right? Or actually I will merge 2 event. This is similar. K events I can actually merge. Then actually if I merge them, then actually I get the free space, continuous free space. Or I can say that in different way, that I will get k plus 1 gaps merge, right? K events merge or k plus 1 gaps I can actually merge, right? So what will be choice for here? So I will know there is 3, first gap is 3, next gap is 1, next gap is 2. So here actually k is equal to 2. I know that I can actually k plus 1 gaps. So I will try to take 3 gaps. So I will take these 3 gaps. Then what will be our total gaps? Total gaps will be 6, because I will merge in the shift all this in between 2 events in the right side or left side. Then actually I can actually get these 3 gap. Got it? So in this actually I can use the sliding window, right? Here actually sliding window means I can get actually k plus 1 gaps, right? Continuous k plus 1 gaps So I'll check this k plus 1 gaps actually giving us the maximum gaps or not. Then actually I'll shift this to the one right. Then I'll check that this k size window is giving me the maximum gaps or not, right? Got it? Here window length will be k plus 1 because I am just calculating with the gaps. If I play with the events, then it will be k only, right? This is clear. Now go to the code. So first of all, what I'll do? First of all, find out the gaps. So that's why I have actually taken a vector that will store all the gaps. So if the first event they mention that this input is already sorted, so end time of the I is less than equal to the start time of the next event. So I'll check the first event. If it is the starting time of the first event is not equal to 0, that means there is some gap. If it is already 0, starting time is 0, so there is no gap at the from 0 to that time. So that's why I'm checking that the start time of the first event is not equal to 0. That I'll taking the gap. Gap will be what is starting time of the that and minus 0. So that minus 0 is not actually affecting anything. That's why I have not written that code. Now what I will do, I am now calculating the gaps between two adjacent event. So that is starting from I is equal to 1, I less than n. So I will find the gap between I and the I minus 1, right? So I'll find out gaps.pushback starting time of the current event and the ending time of the previous event. This will give us the gap of the previous event and the current event. Next, at the end, I'll check that whatever actually event time actually I have and the last event actually I have seen, that actually is there any gap or not. So how should I find out that? I'll check the event time that is not equal to the ending time of the last event n minus 1. Then there will be one gap, so I'll store that gap. Okay. Now I know that our window length will be k plus 1 because here actually I am calculating with respect to the gaps. So for gaps, then actually I have already explained how actually getting the k plus 1 gaps I can actually merge this together. So that's why just starting from window length will be k plus 1 and answer is initially 0 and current sum is equal to 0. So now I have taken 2 pointer, L is equal to 0 and R is equal to 0, and I am just iterating the gaps vector. So I am just adding the current gap or current sum of the gaps into the current sum vector. Okay, and if our current window length is greater than the k plus 1, means window length k plus 1. So here actually I have already taken this k plus 1. Then actually what to do, I have to just discard the event that is or gaps that is present in the front. So I'm just removing this current sum minus gaps of L. L is the point in the starting of the window. So here I just use the sliding window. Next I will take the whatever this window I actually have, that length is window length. I will take the maximum gap, whatever, just comparing with the answer variable, what is the maximum value. Now return the answer. It is clear how actually getting the answer and logic, how actually we implement or used sliding window here, and why the length of the window here actually k plus 1. If you like the explanation, I mean it's clear for you, please like the video, and if you not already subscribe, please subscribe the channel. And if any suggestion, any doubt, any confusion, you will comment on that. Thank you.